and I'm just going to take you on a little plant tour of DuoVista, so bear with me. This is the entrance right here, and just on the side of the road we've got a line of plants. These first ones just here were planted around 3 or 4 months ago in April 2018, and they've come along pretty well since the rain started. Usually I just check to see if they've got some new growth coming through, and these look pretty good. They're growing really fast, so I expect these to shoot up through the next couple of months. Then after the first line of hedge, we've got 4 Christmas palms. These palms, they like a lot of sun, so throughout the wet season the shrubs behind them are going to grow up, and ideally I'm going to need to get someone to cut those back so that it doesn't block the sunlight coming through to the palms. You can see a couple of tubes coming through, and that's actually the grey water. So all the water from up in the apartment in the shower will actually be spread across 6 tubes that will come and water this hedge line. It won't really make much of a difference in the wet season, as they'll be getting enough water anyway, but in the dry season, when it doesn't rain for almost 6 months, it should help them grow through that season too. And as we just come up here, you can see the first coconut palm. I actually planted 5 coconut palms along this hedge line. This is the corner of the property right here, so there's 5 all the way going down to that road. I actually planted 5 about 1.5 years ago, before the house was built in 2017. This is the only one that survived. No idea why, really. Maybe the soil underneath it's a little better, but the rest of them all died in the dry season and windy season. It was still we were still building every day, and I didn't really have time to take care of them. And this one perhaps is a little genetically superior. The other 4 have been replanted, so they're a little younger. You can see that one's a good couple of feet taller than the other 4. But these ones look fairly healthy, so I think they're going to grow pretty quick in the wet season, and when it comes to the dry season, I'll need to find someone to help with the maintenance and keep watering them through so they don't die like the other ones. Again, they kind of like sunlight, so this is going to become a jungle pretty rapidly, so I probably will try and find someone to machete down some of the surrounding bushes once it gets a little overgrown in here. As we come back towards the house, again, there's a pretty consistent theme of palms around here. I like the way they look, and they're pretty, once they're settled, once they've grown in, they can survive the dry season without much maintenance. So these ones are fairly mature as well. You can see down here, I actually dump my coffee grounds each morning here, and it has a lot of nitrogen, which is one of the main chemicals they use in plant fertilizers. So if you like, you can dump your coffee grounds onto any of the palm trees. Under here we got some more palms. These 2 are a little younger than the 2 main ones at the entrance, but they're probably only a few months behind, so in a couple of years it'll be hard to see the difference. And then these little bushes are bougainvilleas, so they're just growing again. They actually got eaten up by the goats around here in the dry season, so they're coming back fairly strong. They have an amazing flower. Some are white, some are pink, some are red. And again, so here's some more bougainvilleas. 3 plants here and 1 down there. And then another hedge plant right there. Another 3 of the red flowering bougainvilleas, and they're just behind this bamboo at the moment. But what we can see here is there's another sanitary tube, and that comes from the showers in the main house and the bathroom sinks. So that water's fairly clean. Some people use a pretty high chemical shampoo, and that does seem to affect these guys a little bit, but they're pretty hardy plants, so they seem to bounce back. Now if you want to help with maintenance, really all I do is just pluck out these little weeds that steal some of the water, and in the garage there will be a machete right here and some snips, so whichever you prefer. You can, I like the snips. We can just clear some of this area back here. These guys work pretty well, so just any of this, these fast growing bushes, they're kind of like more native to the hard terrain we have here. They shoot up super quickly in the rain, but they block out all the sunlight for the plants that we planted. So the more you can cut back at that, and it might just take a couple of minutes, but